Hello, everyone. This is like a quick, it might be quick, F it video. So, just going over things I just got from Oracle's Apothecary in Old Town and realizing and remembering the importance of spiritual cleansing. So, I, guys, I'm a Virgo. I love keeping everything clean. Like, not only do I use Reiki for my cleansing, but I use smoke, I use alcohol, I use whatever I need to do to spiritually cleanse my environment. So, first and foremost, what I got there is Florida water. So, Florida water is great for purifying and getting rid of negative energy. It's like sometimes I use this in my baths and I will feel energy cords just dissipate. So, this is really powerful. I use this both at home and in office. So, if I'm in the office, I will first wipe things down with Florida water and then with disinfectant. Uh, just to keep everything energetically aligned and at ease. So I absolutely adore this. And these are two things I've used. Well, okay, first and foremost, rosemary. So I normally use sage for cleansing my space. However, sage is very popular, and so she was out of it. So I got rosemary instead. And I just used this for some of my crystals that I'll show you in a second. Ooh, this rosemary smells so good, guys. Um, when I'm using this, and I didn't realize this until I looked it up afterward because I just wanted to feel the energy and things like that. So it's for cleansing, purification, but also ancestral connection. So when I was burning this and cleansing the space, I really felt this deep, nurturing energy like, oh, yeah, I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for you. We got you. And that's that ancestral connection. So I absolutely love this. It also, for this one, it has like little rose petals on the side for because we all need some love. I hope I did not mess up my mic. Sorry if I bumped that too hard. However, it has that love aspect too. But I've used rosemary for things like return to sender, cord release spells, uh, and things like that. Not necessarily smoking it to cleanse a space, but using it for those type of spells. If an energy isn't mine, it's got to go back to sender. I don't know what to say. It's not mine. I don't have to deal with it. So I use it for that. Really like this. It's really nurturing. It's really like a nice hug, like we're gonna protect you type energy. Okay, so love this. Um, and then this is the first time using this as well. So bay rum. So this is rum mixed with bay leaves and other spices. It's really good for stress management, protection, um, cleansing. And some people say, now I don't know if this is true or not, it helps with like sore and achy muscles, but up to your own discretion. I'm not a doctor. I don't know these things. So, bay rum, I just sprayed this, and this is like that masculine protection, like you're supported, you're safe. So, like if rosemary was that feminine cleanse, bay rum is that masculine cleanse. It's like, ooh, it's like when you're reading a romance novel and it's like the main guy is just like so protective and it's like, oh, I like that. That's what bay rum feels like. So if you like romance novels, then you'll like bay rum, okay? I don't know what to say. You'll like bay rum. Um, and then I got some lodestone food. So if you have lodestones, they they help with attracting energy to you. So I use lodestones a lot. However, they do need to be fed and energized specifically with lodestone food, which is more iron based since they are magnets. So I got some lodestone food. And then I got, and let me go on my soft girl spiel for a real quick, okay? So I got myself some moonstone earrings just because I needed a new set of earrings. Um, Moonstone is more harmonious with the feminine energy, stress relief, rebalancing, grounding yourself as somebody who is a Virgo. I like to think. So really getting into that grounded sense of safety and nurturing. I'm thinking like these ones will help expand creativity too. I haven't really like that. That's just what I'm getting. So having those intuitive feminine insights is going to be really amazing with these moonstone earrings, which I cleansed with the rosemary. So soft girl phase spiel. So like this, I'm hoping will work better for me than rose quartz. I like guys, I'm pedal to the metal. I don't play. If you've watched my tarot readings, you know I don't play. I am more blunt and forthright. So, quick story. I explored rose quartz jewelry for a while, and I had a rose quartz pendant for my soft girl phase 3.0, and I had that for a week. Okay. And if a crystal is done with you, if the journey is finished, it will disappear. If it's a bracelet, it might break, telling you that, oh, we've used up all that energy, things like that. The necklace disappeared. It was on my chest and then it disappeared. Okay. And I could not find it anywhere after a week. So then I went to Soft Girl Face 4.0 featuring Cardi B because I was just like, okay, obviously we got to do something else. We got to do something soft that's more in alignment with me. And people are like, Callie, Cardi B is not soft. And I'm like, I feel soft setting boundaries. And I do feel soft setting boundaries. And that was my lesson. So we're going to try Moonstone. And I'll let you guys know how that works after a few weeks and what things might have come up. So I got that. Then I got this beautiful amethyst pendant. So, as a massage therapist and Reiki practitioner, I don't necessarily wear all my rings all the time. When by don't necessarily, I don't wear my rings when I'm doing massage or when I'm doing Reiki. Okay, because first, if I'm grabbing under your head, that's uncomfortable. Second, bacteria. Okay, germs. We don't want that. So I remove the rings. Okay. Um, and so having this necklace, being able to tuck it in if I need to, is going to be very nice energetically. So this opens your third eye and your crown chakras. If you don't know about amethyst, it's very spiritually cleansing and it helps with that awakening process. It might help you it might reveal insights about you or your mind or your beliefs that you never thought of before. So that's why I got this. Also, like fun fact, Candace, the owner of Oracle's Apothecary, was holding this up, and I just kept envisioning like Iron Man and his little sphere around his chest, and like this is my little sphere around my chest, bursting forth spirit to you. Okay, so you can just call me Iron Man. All right, so I got that. Last thing, so I do use crystals when I feel called to during my energy work. That's why I don't necessarily call it Reiki, because if I feel called to use a crystal to assist somebody, I'm going to use a crystal. If I feel called to utilize or speak with your ancestors while I'm doing an energy work cleanse, then I do that. Like the foundation is Reiki based, and then we go from there. So during my sessions, I like using crystals. And so I had Oracle's Apothecary order this specially for me. We picked it out together. Um, this big amethyst, and it is just like, oh my goodness, look at that. Like this piece is so magnificent and it's going to keep growing. Like, this is just the start of, oh my gosh, now I got the High School Musical song, Something New, stuck in my head. But yeah, so for example, if I'm doing Reiki on somebody and say they have a lot of head stuff going on, and so side effects or experiences during Reiki, you might feel hot, you might feel cold. Some people might feel headaches just because they're flushing so much out of their head at that time that they get headaches. So I grab my tourmaline and I tell them to hold on to it. 9 times out of 10, that tourmaline is just what they need. They need grounding. And that tourmaline brings them straight to the ground. This will help release and transmute mind patterns. So whereas tourmaline will ground you, this will help you release and transmute. So if we feel called upon to use this during a Reiki session, we go use it during a Reiki session. Also, speaking of Reiki, since this is just my little tangent right now, I am having a Reiki 1 class September 27th from 1 to 6 at Love Light Collective here in Old Town Lansing. And for those who completed Reiki 1 and wanted to do Reiki 2, there is a Reiki 2 class September 13th from 1 to 6. And that's first reserved for the people who took Reiki 1 with me. This is Holy Fire Reiki, by the way. However, June, if people feel like that class doesn't resonate with them, or if they're just too busy September 13th, like I get it. School's starting up, a lot of things start happening in the fall, and they need to do a different day. It's going to open up to people. So September 27th is Reiki 1, and then September 13th is Reiki 2. So we can learn about crystals, we can dive in deep, get some practice in, learn how to cleanse and energize and purify your own energy field. And that's really important to me too, because like, yeah, you can come get a Reiki, you can come get Reiki done with me, or you can learn how to do it yourself, and you can learn how to do it with family and friends. My cats love Reiki. I love Reiki. The trees love Reiki. My home loves Reiki. We just all love Reiki. It's a very peaceful thing. And I know like having that as the foundation. So I got certified in Reiki 1 and 2 uh, in 2019. So being able to do that every single day on myself for years has really helped me cultivate a deeper sense of integrity and deeper alignment with myself, which has really helped my spiritual practice. I'm like, guys, I firmly believe the best psychics, the best readers, the best healers are the ones who are willing to heal themselves first, look at themselves and release anything that no longer serves and allow themselves to evolve over time, because sometimes, things work for you in that moment. You got to let go though at some point and realize, okay, this is a transition. Now we're going into something new. Now we're going into something deeper. This is an evolution. This is an expansion. And the more people are willing to expand and let go of anything that no longer serves them, even if it was great for a time, the better they can help and assist other people do that. So these are the things I got at Oracle's Apothecary. I will put her link below. I also like pre-order my tarot cards there. So if I like, I have I have some on order right now, upon request right now, and books. So if you need specific crystals, if you need specific decks or things like that, she can find them for you and order them. So that's really great. Also check out Love Light Collective, even beyond the Reiki sessions, an amazing yoga studio. Very deep, like, oh my gosh, I love her equinox and solstice sound baths and yin yoga. I just have experiences there. I don't even know what to say. It's an unfolding. So love that. And she also has like other monthly events that are really amazing as well. So I'll put their links below. Check them out. Thanks so much for watching and sharing this stuff with me, because we love things. I'm going to clean this up and start on you guys' weekly videos. All right. So have a wonderful day. Take care.